Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances, too, guys.
The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Duncan in at the center position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Harden kicks to Johnson, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Houston making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Here's Aldridge. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Utah Jazz.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
San Antonio leading by 12. Ginobili outside. Leonard with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And Leonard gets it to go.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
And the Rockets making a change here. Lawson's checked in. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Spurs leading by 10. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Tony, you guys have seemed to be in a good groove lately. Taking a broader look at the season, what's important for this team to have success this year?
To stay healthy. I like our chances this year. Our young guys got a lot of experience, and we play good basketball right now, so hopefully we can stay healthy.
The second half just about to get going here. We have seen an exceptional performance. Is checked in for Duncan. And a switch here also for Houston. Johnson, he's checked in for James Harden. And San Antonio has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. So on the floor for Houston. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Lawson out there with Johnson. And it's Ariza in at the small forward.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Johnson, and he gets the bucket. Johnson's got 9.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Spurs leading by 8. Parker kicks to Aldridge. To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Pick by West. Parker with no one around. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Lawson with it. Leonard picks him up. Lawson kicks to Johnson.
Sticking too much.
Back to Lawson. Lawson gets the screen from Johnson. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. Here's Howard, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Howard's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Johnson
inside.
against West. Modiunas kicks to Howard. Now, here is Lawson, guarded closely. Ariza has the open look. Rebound, San Antonio. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Parker passes to Aldridge. The shot no good, so Houston will take it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And, you know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotation, and they paid a big price for it.
Parker dishes to Aldridge. No one covering. Aldridge has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts, rotate over, and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Still early on. This new basketball season for San Antonio, and here's where they sit in the NBA rankings. 4th in assists, 8th in steals. Team, they love to operate in the open court.
And let's go back to their place in terms of the assists. Cracking into the top 5 for me is an illustration of the cohesiveness with which they play offensively. No doubt this team's on the same page.
And here's Mills. 1:19 left to play here in the 3rd. Diaw with a screen on Beverly. Mills. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Beverly kicks to Johnson. The rebound by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
The Spurs making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Johnson sets the screen for Beverly. Dishes it to Johnson. Beverly the pass to Johnson. Howard kicks to Brewer. He feeds it to Jones. Pulls up on the wing. Good on the shot. Jones has got his 2nd basket of the game.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Green dishes to Mills. Trying to find Diaw. Gets it to him. Green passes to Mills. Diaw with the screen on Beverly. And Diaw with the basket on the assist by Mills.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Johnson kicks to Jones. Now here's Beverly. Fires from deep. No luck.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a the Spurs with some changes. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Houston also making some changes. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Brewer. And it's Johnson in for Ty Lawson. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Mills in at the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Rockets trail by 6. Johnson kicks to Ariza. Back to Johnson. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Houston.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Shoots from 12. Harden's shot is good.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He challenged this group to really go for it, saying, now's the time when winners take control. Now let's go out there and take it to them. Guys, a nice pep talk. We'll see if he got him going.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Ginobili dishes to Parker. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. Shot left block. Shot is off. And it's Houston the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game.
When Duncan is on like he is now, there's really not much you can do about it.
Here's Houston now. 4-point game. Johnson, the pass to Harden. Parker against Johnson. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs Games team.
Poked away and taken away by Johnson to win the game. Oh, he hits it! How about that shot?
Big time! Big time!
Incredible!
I can't believe this. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
Well, I think I've seen it all now, guys, and nothing's going to top that, I don't think.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. This win